Marvel's Daredevil Season 2 is the second season to the Daredevil series that we got last year, which was phenomenal. My goodness. What a way for Disney and Marvel to make this dark, grounded type of Marvel world in the Netflix series. Like, with the Marvel movies, they're a little bit brighter. They're not too, happy, friendly, and all that stuff. But I'm glad that Marvel, Netflix, and everything, they have decided to make something like this in this, subscription channel with this universe. Gives them, more advantage, more opportunity, more free will. I'm glad they're doing this. And after the successful run of Marvel's Daredevil Season 1, it led on with Marvel's Jessica Jones. And now we're back in Hell's Kitchen for Marvel's Daredevil Season 2, guys. Now, this is the second chapter of Matt Murdock with Daredevil. He finally took down Wilson Fisk. And then, spoilers, like, that's a spoiler, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Season 1, I don't know why you guys are checking out Season 2's review. But you guys got to get on that quick. Now that he's captured him, now we're seeing another chapter of him. See him, evolve, become... Because in Season 1, he was kind of like the origins of Daredevil. He's still wearing a black, bandana around his head and everything. But then at the end, we finally got that suit. Now, this is like more of the Daredevil we know. And we're going to see him continue on to see if he becomes that famous Daredevil that, is well known in the comics. And we're seeing him go through a bunch of obstacles, more like every protagonist, with his friends, with Karen and Foggy. And then he has to, overcome new foes like the Punisher, Elektra, the Hand. And will, he survive at the end of the season? Will he, will he give in to killing? Or will he, be a better person and fight for the good side of justice and just, take down the enemies, but give them a second chance? And guys, this season is pretty damn good. I don't know if I'll say it's better than the first season. I know a lot of people want to know that. So I'm here out putting it out saying it might not be better than the first season, but boy, is it a damn good season. I loved it, seriously. We're continuing on where we left off from the first season. This is what I loved about it, how grounded it is, how, every challenge that Daredevil and everybody around him has to go through is something relatable. It's realistic. I feel for the man. Who doesn't go in their life thinking, should they be good or just push it a little bit more and, do what's right, but in a necessary evil type of way. Seriously, I feel for what he had to go through. I feel for what a lot of people had to go through in this season. Yes, so really, to start out with the main character, Daredevil. I love Daredevil. Charlie Cox does amazing Matt Murdock / Daredevil. I love him since the first season. He is perfect for this character. Seriously. There's just nothing bad I can say about him. He is, the show now. He is so likable as the lawyer side, and he is so badass when he has to be the devil of Hell's Kitchen. I just love the actor, and I love how he portrays the character. His friends, who are Karen Page and Foggy. Karen Page has gotten more of a story arc in this season, seriously. I did not expect that. And at times I would be interested, at other times I'm just like, let's go back to Daredevil, but I kind of understand why we had to go through her arc. Foggy, I don't hate Foggy. Maybe what I'm going to say is because, the actor's really good, but Foggy kind of came out as a little bit annoying. Like, yes, I understand that not everybody's a superhero, but you don't have to be, like, too much of an ass. Like, your friend at least is trying to do something. At least give him some support. And sometimes he would come off from me, like, rug me the wrong way on my nerve. But I liked that the actor, could do that. Like, if an actor can really bring out your emotions, they're doing a good job. So seriously, the actor that plays Foggy is pretty good. Elektra, she is absolutely beautiful. She's wonderful. She's stunning. She can kick ass. When they introduced her halfway through the season, I felt like, yep, this is Elektra. Jennifer Garner had an interpretation, but I didn't think she was that threatening. This chick who plays her, very threatening. I loved her. The chemistry with Daredevil and Elektra is so beautiful. There's a story arc where Karen is, you know, kind of like the girlfriend of Matt Murdock. It was fine and all, but really, when it was Daredevil and Elektra, that was the couple I liked to ship. I loved shipped. I loved their chemistry. I loved their teamwork. Everything. The season finale, how they accept each other, now it was wonderful. I really hope to see that maybe in the future seasons. It's just amazing. Now let's get to the what is the highlight of the season, and that is John Berthol's The Punisher. He is so good. Since the first episode when we get him, he is so menacing. It's like this serial killer type of vibe, and then after that, when we reveal who he is, he's just so badass. He's so he takes no prisoners. He is like Daredevil, but like an extra mile more. He's even said it like, you know, he goes further. He doesn't do half measures. My God, John Berthel, he was like the best thing of The Walking Dead. And when they killed him off, I was like, it was a shame. But now that Daredevil, Netflix, Marvel picked him up, I was like, yes, I can see this guy's Punisher, and I'm glad he's doing this now. You know, I want him to have his own series and everything. He really made me care for the character. He really made me sympathize because he could be someone that could be evil. He could be, if he was kind of being marketed as the protagonist of this show, but he's really not. They do so well fleshing out his story. You know, we know the origins of how his family was killed. He wants redemption, you know. So it's like, I like this contrast with like Daredevil and Punisher, how they both want the same thing, but their way of doing it is very different. So even though, yes, the Daredevil is amazing, he is the star of these last two seasons, the highlight of this one is definitely the Punisher. Now we're going to talk about some more of the mixed stuff. And it's not really mixed, just some, you know, little nitpick problems probably I have. The season, I feel like, was like 3, you know, seasons combined. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was actually, all the story arcs were good. It's just, you know, first time we get Punisher, then Elektra, then we get the Hand. And then it's just kind of strange. Like, I feel like, you know, just because we have more hours, we were able to extend it, everything. But if this was a movie, I think it would be too much into it to handle. Like, we had to introduce so many characters, and we needed to get kind of like a protagonist, because I feel like that was something that was missing. We had Wilson Fisk in the first season. This one feels like, you know, the protagonist, we didn't know really who it was. Then eventually we get these ninjas, and we get the whole Hand group association. We see Stick back, but really I feel like we were missing a main antagonist that we should follow to. Someone we could root for the good guys. Now we needed someone to root for the bad guys. So yes, I felt like that was something we're missing. And then I will say, like, at the earlier characters, Matt's friends, they're good, they're likable. Sometimes I feel like their story arcs kind of, you know, drag on, and I just really want to see more what Daredevil does, because he has so much to do, you know, with Punisher, Elektra. Maybe since we had a lot of things to do with him, I kind of didn't want to see a lot from his friends, but yeah, that was something that it just kind of bored me a little bit from time to time. But overall, it was a really solid season. Seriously, I might not live up to the first one, but I still think this is a good continuation of these characters and everything. Good introductions, Punisher, Elektra, guys. Yes, the rating I'm going to give for this TV, you know, series, I like to grade my TV, you know, reviews more on the numbers scale. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So it's like a B minus, B. So seriously, guys, I still loved it. It was pretty awesome. What'd you guys think of Marvel's Daredevil Season 2? Let me know in the comments below. Every opinion is subjective, guys. And until 1,000 subscribers, Rolling Empire, Laugh, Smile, Repeat. Family.